Hi everybody, welcome back to Yoga with Tay. Today I have my mom joining me and we are going to do a Yin to Yin. So we're going to do some nice slow flow movement into a nice restorative rest. So let's go ahead and get started. Make sure you have a yoga block or a book, something to kind of elevate you a little bit off the ground. So we're going to start exactly how we are. You can sit crisscross applesauce, roll the shoulders down and away from the ears, sitting up tall. Inhale, bring the shoulders up, and exhale as you pull them down. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, draw them down. Go ahead and big inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Feel that nice stretch under the arms. Exhale, hands come down to your heart. Just kind of setting an intention here for your practice if you would like to have one. Just connecting with your mat, with this space that you have. Go ahead and bring your left hand down to your side. Inhale your right arm up and over, nice side stretch. Think about opening your chest, reaching your heart up to the sky. One more breath in. Exhale over to the other side. Right hand plants down. Inhale, left arm up and over, breathing into your left ribs. And keeping that breath slow and steady as we move through our practice. Inhale back to center. Sweep the arms, breathe in through the nose. Exhale, gentle twist to the left. Right hand can fall onto left knee. Inhale to grow tall in your spine. Exhale a little bit deeper into this twist. We're going to see a little bit more twisting in our Yin part of class. So we're just warming up the spine here. One more breath in. Exhale, come back to center and take a seated cat-cow. Hands come to knees. Inhale, puff our chest, arch the spine, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck your chin to chest, pull your shoulder blades apart. Then come back to center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, gentle twist to the right. Inhale to grow. Exhale, twist. One side might be a little more tight than the other, so that's completely normal. Just use your breath and move with the space that you have today. One more breath in. Exhale. Come back to center, another seated cat-cow here. Inhale, puff the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Then we'll come into a tabletop, hands under shoulders, knees under the hips. We'll take some tabletop cat-cows here. So inhale, dip that belly low, point your tailbone to the sky, push the mat away. Gazing up, or you can close the eyes. Exhale to round your spine, tuck your tailbone under, navel pulling up. One more here, inhale. Moving slow with intention. Exhale, rounding the spine. Come back into table. Plant your left hand down. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. And exhale, thread and hover. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread and hover. Reach the fingertips a little bit more away. Inhale, reach that right arm back up. Exhale, plant the hands. Our right leg is going to kick out to the side. And try to plant your outer foot down to the ground. Take a breath in here. Then exhale as you tuck your left toes and sink the hips back towards your heel. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink them back. Do a couple more at your pace. Follow your breath. One breath, one movement. And wherever you are, we'll meet back in that tabletop with our foot extended out. Plant your right hand down, and we're going to inhale, lift your left arm. It's okay if it doesn't go straight up to the sky. We're just breathing in and start to circle your left wrist. Maybe make a fist as you circle it one direction, circle it the other. You're getting a nice stretch in that inner right thigh at the same time. And then bring your hand back down. Bring your right leg in. And then we'll take it to the other side. I'll go up a little bit so I don't kick you. And go ahead and extend your left leg out. Again, drawing the outer foot down. Take a breath in here. Exhale, sink the hips down to your right heel. Inhale to come up. Exhale, sink it back. A few more here. Really focus on that stretch in the inner thigh. Wherever you are, we'll meet back in that tabletop. This time our left hand stays down. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. Close your fist, circle out the wrist. Let's take it the other direction when you can. And then come down. Come back to tabletop. Then we're going to ground into that right hand. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it through and hover. Reach those fingertips away. One more here. Inhale. And exhale, reach it through. Inhale, reach our arm back up to the sky. Exhale, come down, tabletop. Take a nice puppy pose. So knees and hips stay where they are. Just walk the hands forwards. And then exhale as you drop your forehead down to the mat. Slow with control. Hips are nice and high. If you want a little bit more, you can bring the palms together at prayer and send the thumbs to the back of your head. Nice tricep stretch. Breathing into our upper back. Let your heart drop down a little bit further. Go ahead and bring the hands back down to the mat. Walk ourselves back up into tabletop and come into your first downward dog. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up, send them back, heels draw down, slight bend in the knees. And then start to walk your dog to stretch your calves. One heel down at a time. And go ahead and find some peace in your down dog. Really push that mat away. From here, we're going to inhale, come up onto the toes. As you shift forwards into a high plank, option to take it down to the knees. Excuse you, Lily. So we're really tucking that navel up into the spine. We're up on the toes. Draw the heels to the back of the room. Feel the tops of your thighs engage. Knees are lifted up. Take another breath in here as you shift forwards. Exhale, knees come down. Untuck the toes. Slow push up down to the ground. From here, we're going to push into the mat. Inhale, lift, bend at the elbows. Squeeze the elbows into your ribs here. Breathe in. Exhale, slow with control, lower down. 2 more times here. Inhale, lift up. Reach our heart. Exhale to lower. Really warming up the arms. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Stay for the breath out. Then inhale, push and straighten the arms as your pelvis lifts off the mat. Upward dog. Maybe you push the feet into the mat to lift the thighs. Breathe in. Exhale, knees come down. Come into your downward facing dog. Just stay here for 3 breaths. So that was our slow little vinyasa. We'll see that a few more times at a quicker pace. Breath to movement pace. But if things ever feel too fast, you take it at your own pace. This is your practice. I am just a guide. Go ahead and inhale, gaze to the top of the mat. Come on to the toes and slowly tiptoe the feet to meet right behind the hands. If you'd like to move your feet about as wide as the mat, really bend in those knees, hinge forwards at the hips, grab opposite elbows, and just gently rock side to side, shifting the weight into one foot and then the other. Drop the head. Shake it no, shake it yes. Maybe your spine kind of pops a little bit in a good way. Kind of releasing tension. Big breath out the mouth. Hands come down to the mat. Shimmy the feet back about hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend at the knees and slowly ripple all the way up to stand, chin to chest. Big exhale as you roll the shoulders down and away from the ears, palms facing forwards. Stand tall. Strong mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands back behind you and clasp them together. So holding your own hand. Then draw your hands down so you're straightening the arms. So we're bringing the shoulder blades close together. Take a breath in and puff your chest out. Then exhale, forward fold. Stay here for a moment. And unclasp the hands. Plant them down in front of your feet. Step back to your high plank. Always an option to take it to those knees. We'll see this vinyasa flow, breath to movement now. Inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, lower down to your mat. Inhale, untuck the toes, lift up, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lily's having a good time. All right, come up onto your toes, and then we'll inhale the right leg back behind you, 3-legged dog. So really kick that heel up to the sky, squeeze into your right glute, foot is flexed. Another breath in. Exhale as you bend the knees, step your right foot in between the hands, and lower your left knee down to the mat. Keep your left hand on the mat, or you can find your block or book. Bring the mat a little bit closer to you. Plant the left hand. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. From here, we're going to breathe in, reach. Exhale, bend the elbow towards your hip. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Then from here, if you want a little quad stretch, go ahead and flex into that left foot, kick your heel towards your glute, and maybe this is enough that you feel that stretch in your front thigh, or if you'd like to reach back, grab your foot. Push your foot into your hand. Maybe trickle your gaze over your shoulder towards the back of the room. Breath is steady. Exhale, release. Then our hand comes inside of your foot, so maybe swivel your foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Plant both hands. From here, we're going to tuck the left toes, lift that knee up. Take a breath in. Then exhale as we straighten the right leg and bend into the left knee. Come back into your low lunge. Then exhale, straighten the right leg, bend the left knee. Hover it over the mat. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, straighten and bend. One more. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, straighten and bend. Inhale back to our lunge. Swivel your foot now in between your hands, and we'll come into our high lunge. Inhale to rise up. Really opening into our left hip flexor, the front of the thigh. Chest is nice and lifted. Heart reaching out. From here, take a breath in. Exhale, twist open to the right. Maybe our gaze goes over towards your right thumb. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands come to prayer as you hinge forwards at the hips. Step to the top of the mat with control. Inhale, stand tall. And exhale, mountain pose. All right, we'll go ahead and do that on the other side. Shake out the legs if you need to. All right, feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale, sweep tall. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands come down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your high plank. Inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, lower with control down to the mat. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in through the nose and out the mouth. Inhale, come up onto both toes. Let your breath out. And then inhale, left leg back behind you, three-legged dog. Toes are pointing down to the mat, heel kicking high. Squeeze into your glute. Then go ahead and inhale. And exhale, step your left foot in between the hands. Lower your right knee down. Find that block or book. Place your right hand on top. You can always just place your hand down on the mat. Then we'll inhale and open up to the left. Inhale to reach that arm. Exhale, bend the elbow. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bend the elbow. Pull it towards your hip. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to hip. Then we can find that quad stretch. So start to kick your right heel in towards your glute. Foot is flexed. Again, you can stay here, or if you want a little bit more, go ahead and reach back for that foot. And push your foot into your hand. We don't want to force our twisting. So if it feels like you're kind of straining yourself and you're not really focusing on your breath is kind of hard to, then just lower that foot back down. If you have your foot, go ahead and release. And then bring both hands inside of your left foot. Shimmy it to the outer edge of your mat, just to give us a little bit more space. Block and come off to the side. We're going to take that kind of runner's lunge to straight leg. So go ahead and inhale, lift your right knee off the mat. Exhale, straighten left leg, right knee hovers. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten and hover. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, straight leg, hover that knee. Inhale, runner's lunge. Shimmy your foot back in between your hands and come into your high lunge. So you might need to kick that right foot in a little bit. And inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, drop the hips. Feel that right thigh open up. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge forward, hands come to heart. And then gently step to the top of the mat. Big inhale, reach tall. And exhale, hands come down to the side. All right, we're gonna move into kind of a warrior sequence, and then we'll take it down to our restorative part of class. Okay, go ahead and inhale the arms. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, frame the right foot. We're just gonna step the left foot back and come into your high lunge from here. Inhale in your lunge. Exhale, open up to your warrior 2. Pivot the back foot open, parallel to the back of your mat. Right toes pointing forward so you can see your big toe inside of your right knee. Bend a little deeper. Stand a little taller in your upper half. And go ahead and flip your front palm. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Breathe into your right ribs. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Reach forwards this time. Flip your left palm up to the sky. Inhale, reach that arm up and over as your right forearm can rest gently on top of your thigh. So use your core to keep yourself lifted rather than bringing all of your weight down on top of your thigh. Be strong here. Breathe. Inhale back to a T. We're going to straighten our right leg and point both toes forwards. Hands can come to the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, hinge forwards. Come into a forward fold. Hands can come down to the mat. Stay here for a breath. Let it go. And then we're just going to walk over towards the other side. So coming into a high lunge, we're going to point our left toes towards the back of the mat, and our right toes follow. Then bend into your left knee. Inhale the arms. I think it's fun to kind of move around the mat rather than just staying in one direction. As you exhale, can you sink those hips a little deeper? Bend that knee a little more. Take a breath in. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Take a moment to find it. And once you do, sink into it. Reach that heart up and out. And go ahead and flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse our warrior. Reach back. Breathe into your left side this time. One more breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your back palm as you reach forwards. And then exhale as you reach your right arm up and over. Left forearm, just rest gently on your thigh. Calm breath, calm mind and body. Inhale back to warrior two. Straighten out your left leg. This time our toes are going to point forwards and then slightly out, about 45 degrees. Reach the arms out, big star pose. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, bend the knees and the elbows. Goddess. So tuck your tailbone under. Pretend like you're sliding down the wall. So we're not hunched over. We're nice and straight. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. We'll take tiny pulses. Up, down, down, down. 4, 5, 4. My glutes are cramping. 3, 2, 1. Star pose. Reach everything tall. And exhale, step to the top of the mat. My glutes are so crampy. I did a leg heavy workout before this. So shake, shake, shake. All right, ready to get restorative and stretchy now?
I'm ready.
Okay. So we're gonna make our way down to the mat. Come into chair pose first. So our heels and toes can come together, or if that doesn't feel good to you today, just stand in a nice comfortable spot. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart as you bend the knees, sink the hips down, shift the weight into your heels. Lily is staring me down right now. Hi. And just sit back in your chair. Come up onto the toes. A little balance here. This is our last final push. Final bit of work. All right, so we're gonna balance ourselves all the way down to the mat. So our arms can come out for stability, and slow with control, find a seat. If you already had enough, just go ahead and sit on down. All right. My legs are so shaky. All right, so we're just gonna come into a nice gentle seated glute stretch. So I always call this reading the newspaper because Mr. Sidley would always call it that, basketball stretch.
Oh.
So our hands can come back behind us, plant our left foot down, and our right ankle is just gonna come up on top of our thigh. So you can play around with this here. If you want a little deeper stretch, just move your seat closer to your left foot. If it feels like too much, simply move it back. You can scrunch toes, your right foot, circle the ankle out. Slow the breath. You can close the eyes. One more breath in and out. And we're going to go ahead and keep our foot where it is and just straighten your left leg. And then we're going to hug our right knee in so our foot can kind of come to the outside of your left leg. And just give your knee a little bit of a hug in. You can keep that hug with your left arm, and our right arm can swing up and back. Again, breathe in to lengthen in your spine. And on your exhale, just let your body sink naturally into this twist. Maybe think about your first twist of this practice compared to this one? After we moved a bit, is it a little deeper maybe? One more breath here. And exhale, straighten both legs. Just kind of shake them out. Shake, shake, shake. Release all that tension. And then we'll take it to the other side. So we're going to plant our right foot and then bring our left right on top of the thigh. So one side might be more tight than the other. This is my tight side. So I'm going to scoot back a little bit. Just so I can be comfortable, but still finding a nice stretch. It's not about how far you can go. I feel like I struggle with that a lot. Like, oh, how far can I go? And then I end up hurting myself. Yeah. Like 2 more breaths here. Enjoying this moment. Go ahead and straighten your right leg. Just hug your knee in. And keep that hug with your right arm, left arm. Inhale it up and back into a nice twist. In these quiet times, these moments of peace, sometimes they're really difficult actually. It's hard to sit still in a world that is consistently always moving, and it's really hard to find that peace. But it's all around you all the time. It's there, you just have to tap into it, and this is a great way to do that. Just following your breath, listening to it, and see what it does. The mental clarity it gives you. All right, go ahead and release. Again, take that shake, shake, shake with the legs. And we're just going to do a nice butterfly. Soles of the feet come together. You can sit up tall. You can interlace your fingers and bring them around your feet. Kind of pull yourself forwards. So we're still a little active in this stretch. If this feels like too much, you can just release and bring the hands back behind you. If you're like, I'm done doing work, I just want to rest now, this is always a good option. One more breath in through the nose, nice and slow. Exhale out the mouth. Close the knees. We'll shake windshield wipers side to side. So bringing the knees down to the right and just kind of hold them there for a moment. This might feel really good after all that quad stuff, glute stuff.
It's good on my hips.
Yeah, hip stuff. Inhale back through center and exhale them over to the left. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Goodness.
She's gonna fall asleep.
Totally. Sound of mama's voice. Soothing. Alright, go back to center. Feet are going to stay planted. And just slowly lower down to the mat. Hands can come back behind the thighs. Rounding the spine. Nice and slow. Head is the last to come down. Just relax the arms at your sides. Feels good to finally lay down. Move your shoulder blades in towards one another. It's going to reach your chest up a little bit more. We're just gonna pull the left knee in, and our right leg comes long. So pull the knee so it's straight in, kind of bring it out more towards your armpit. Sometimes when we pull the knee straight in, you feel some resistance. But if you bring it out a little bit, you can kind of go a little deeper. On our last twist, we're going to grab the knee with our right hand. Left arm comes out to the side. Breathe in. As you exhale, send your knee over to the right. Just going as far as feels good. Again, not trying to force anything. I kind of slept bad last night, so twisting feels really good, but it also, you don't want to go too far. So my back was kind of sore. I don't want to take it too far. Just enough. Come back to center. Bring both knees in. You can curl up into a little ball if you want. Just lifting your head, pulling your forehead towards your knees. And keep our right knee in, left leg extends long and down. And then pull that knee open towards the armpit. Left leg is nice and relaxed. Connect back with your intention here. It's a good place to do it. If you decided to set one. And if you didn't, were there any thoughts kind of running through your mind during your practice that you wish to stay and to keep for the rest of your day? Maybe you were proud of yourself for doing those low lunge to knee bends, feeling the heat, powering up the body, building strength. Does that make you feel proud? And find that twist, grab your knee, arm comes out to the side, pull your knee across your body. Relax the jaw. Maybe our breath is getting slower. Bring both knees back in. Taking that little ball. Bring our forehead up. Exhale, come down. Take a nice full body stretch. Reach toes away from fingers, arching the back. Exhale, relax everything down. Arms come to your sides. This is your Shavasana. Take all the time you need, or all the time that you have. Cherish it. If you'd like to pause the video here, make the Shavasana last a little bit longer, go for it. We're going to come into a nice easy seat. Start moving the fingers and toes first. And bring the feet in towards your glutes. Just come on to one side. Gently push yourself up. Eyes can stay closed. Just finding a nice, easy seat. Just take a moment for your body to adjust from laying down, sitting up tall, feeling all the benefits of your practice. Inhale the arms up to the sky, one last final stretch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bow your head forwards in gratitude. Gratitude for this life that you were given. We did not choose this life. We were graced with it. And you can do anything you want with your life. Nobody can tell you what to do except you. I see you and I see all that you are and all that you can be. Thank you for being here with me today for another yoga session. Namaste. Thank you guys. Thanks, Mom.
Thank you.
Have fun. If you would like more, just like this video and subscribe. Share it with your friends and family, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.